A lot of people think that mob farms on the nether on simulation distance 6 and slime farms are a pain because you have to dig a lot, but the goal of this video is to hopefully change that. The title of this video sounds a bit counterintuitive, but I will try to explain it as best as I can. And this was inspired by Gruva guy, and it's a really simple idea, but I haven't seen a lot of people use it. Now, to stop mobs from spawning, we are using mob switches which make use of the density caps, and the cave hostile mob cap in the nether and the overworld is 16. So if you have 16 mobs in this chunk represented by the gold block, then no other mobs in this entire red area will be able to spawn, and this area is a 9 by 9. So from the central chunk no mobs will spawn 4 chunks away. On the other hand, this is the spawning range around the player on a simulation distance of 6, and if the player stands on this gold chunk, then all these blue chunks will be able to spawn mobs. And if there was, say, a mob switch in the same chunk as the player was standing, then you would have something like this where the purple area is the part where they both overlap. Now the red part here does not matter because it's outside the spawning range, and this purple area is the area which mobs should be able to spawn but can't because of the mob switch. And these 4 blue chunks are the only places where mobs will be able to spawn, which is exactly what you want from a perimeter to keep mob spawns inside of your farm. And if you use this to make another farm or say a slime farm, then you only need to dig out 4 chunks. And as you can see, we have a mob switch in the central chunk, and if you did dig a perimeter, then you could have a 5th tower here, but even without the 5th tower, this farm still makes around 47.5k items per hour. So yeah, digging 61 chunks might not be worth it for a lot of people. And for its rates, this farm is even more efficient than a surface only slime farm of similar rates. Speaking of the surface, you can also make a mob switch to stop surface mobs, but I would just recommend lighting it up because it's easy to do now. As well as being able to be used on farms other than a slime farm, it can also be used on other simulation distances. You will just need more mob switches to make sure that the entire simulation distance 8 or 10 spawning range is covered, other than a few chunks you actually want to make your farm in. And that is all I wanted to show in this video, and I hope that everyone can use this to make faster and more efficient farms in the nether and slime farms as well. Bye.